Hello, everyone. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Michael Doty. This is another update on BatonBot. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for checking out my videos. This channel is basically dedicated to like software development feats or projects that I've been working on. Um, and lately, in the last video, I made an application for Hedera hash graphs, like hackathon. Called My app is called HBarrio. If you want to check that out as well. I made HBarrio with BatonBot. I built it in less than a week. It's a full stack web application. I was able to do it in a couple days, and then debugging after that. Um, but the majority of the build was done with BatonBot, using local agents too. So I was able to save some tokens, save some money on some tokens, um, not using state of the art uh, flagship models. What are those called? Anyways, I'm sure some of you know what the word I'm thinking of is. BatonBot has a new front end. So if you're familiar, this video is an update on BatonBot, I changed the front end. So if you look at the front end now, we're using a Kanban-style board. If you're in the software development industry, or maybe just a project manager, you use Kanban, or Kanban, however it's pronounced. I'm not exactly sure, to keep track of like large projects and the flow of projects. Um, Kanban is definitely used in software development. If you can imagine, each agent is basically like a team member, and each team member has specific skill sets. So if you need like a really big task to be completed, maybe you need an entire redo of the back end or refactoring of code. You can use the client agent, or if you need to scale down, use less tokens. Baton code, and then Ader's really good at like handling small things. So, I'll just show you what that looks like. We have drag and drop features now. So there we go. We can drag and drop from the menu from the left-hand side to any of the pending, queued, or completed columns here. So I'll just go in here and I'll type in like make background blue. Save that. And we'll put that after our CSS. And I actually really don't like, uh, make it look amazing, because I feel like the AI takes a long time like trying to figure out what amazing is. So make the index file look cool, because everyone knows what cool is, right? Anyways, I'm just joking. The another cool feature that we have is light and dark mode. So here, I'll just show you that. Very, very, very handy. And our logs folder is now more readable, so you can see that here. In the previous version, this was kind of a pain to parse through if you want to read them. Requirements, nothing's really changed. Oh, actually, no, that has changed. Like, the requirements page is more sharper now, so it's more reliable. You can trust that this is going to create the task or create the project that you want to create, and it will be able to send the steps over correctly the first time. So that's something to look forward to. That's nice. And then also, the settings hasn't changed a whole lot. So basically, it's the same app. Except we have this really nice front end now that resembles a tool that most people are probably familiar with. I'm just going to initiate the job, so now you can see how the flow of the app works. I just received my first Telegram message. This is the task that is in the top part of this section here is going to be the one that's executed. So in this case, we're using Klein as our agents. And then the next agent we'll be using is Baton code. So that's basically it. If you want to read more, you can check out the GitHub. I'll post a link in the description of the video. And I want to say, like, I haven't really made a really formal, like, what is BatonBot, and I think I ought to do that. So might help you guys understand a little better. Oh yeah, hold on, a little better what BatonBot is and actually does, how it works, how you can run it on your computer, and maybe go into things like what are agents, for those of you who are just getting into this stuff. So, anyways, another thing I need, I would like some help. Um, I'm on a Mac, so I'm kind of limited on Mac OS, and uh, Windows treats the baton code and baton code thinking work on Windows on a Windows machine, but for some reason, Klein and Ader are having issues. And I think that's just how obviously the architecture on Windows is different from Mac OS, but it's how Windows treats agents versus how Mac OS treats agents, and that's a task that I'm still trying to figure out. If you guys want to help out, I would be very great. I'd be very grateful and appreciate that if you guys want to chip in. So this is an open source application. It's free for you guys to check out. Here is the link. I'll put the link in the description of the video, and please feel free to reach out to me on X. Here's my profile here. So just go out, you can type in my name, Michael Doty, or even Mick Doty, which is right there. I'm looking forward to connecting with people. I love networking and things like that. So, and then also one of these days you might see my face. So you have that to look forward to. Anyways, thank you so much. We have a great day. Bye bye.